Good morning friends, my name's Nadine. How are you all? Welcome to my channel. So, as promised, today is the deciding day for what book is being chosen for our imaginary trip to New York. I say our, that's if you want to come along. I might be travelling all by myself. So, in case you missed my video where I talked about my little reading challenge that I'm giving myself, I want to read something set in every state of America, and then if I can watch some movies set in those states as well, that's a bonus. I've come up with some challenges, and I'm giving myself like a monetary reward for each challenge met, which is going to be totaled up, and then at the end of my virtual travels I'm going to see how much it is there and use it to tick something off my epic bucket list. So the challenges were: read a book set in that state, picked at random from the reading list, and then any additional reads get a slightly smaller amount. Number 2, watch a movie set in that state. 3, tick off the bucket list. So if I've got something that takes place in a particular area of that state already on my real world bucket list, and the book or the movie takes place in that specific area, then I get extra. Does that make sense, or am I rambling? I have a tendency to do that. Travel to learn, so learn 10 fun facts about the state. And eat like the locals, so cook a dish from the state. And then tourist video, which will be like my review video at the end. I'm doing it as though it's a real travel thing, and so I'm looking at actual flights or trains or ferries or whatever to get from here to there. So the first place that we are going is from Heathrow to New York, and we are starting on the 1st of June. So I've got my random number generator here. Goodreads, I can tell you what the book is. I've made a list of 20 books set in New York, and I've tried to do a mix of genres with this, and I've tried to put in some things as well that I wouldn't ordinarily pick, because you know, you do travel to broaden your horizons, so I want to broaden my reading horizons also. So quickly then, I'll run through my list. So number 1, Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. Number 2, The Amityville Horror by Jay Anson. Number 3, The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. 4 is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. 5, A Bright Ray of Darkness by Ethan Hawke. 6, Jaws by Peter Benchley. 7, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. 8, Montauk by Max Frisch. 9, Montauk by Nicola Harrison. 10, Coached to Death by Victoria Laurie. 11, The Bonfire of the Vanities by Tom Wolfe. 12 is Rosemary's Baby by Ira Levin. 13 is Jazz by Toni Morrison. 14 is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. 15 is Lovehampton by Sherry Rifkin. 16 is Further Lane by James Brady. 17, American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. I have read this before, but I quite fancied reading it again. 18, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. 19, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And 20, Sag Harper by Colson Whitehead. So, without further ado, let's do the number generator between 1 and 20, and it is 17, American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. So do let me know if you're going to join in with that. It starts on the 1st of June. I have roughly planned the order that I'm going to different states, although towards the end I realised that I'd left a load of states out. So fingers crossed that I can actually get from here to there when we get to that stage. But I've planned the next leg of the journey. So we are sorted for New York, and then from New York it's going to be a trip to Connecticut. and that will be Tuesday the 29th of June. We're travelling from Grand Central to Bridgeport by train. I thought that would be quite scenic. So, oh yeah, and it's a real train that's going. Obviously, I'm not really going to be on it, but it departs 7:34 a.m. and arrives at Bridgeport 9:04. So, between now and then, I'll be making a list of books set in Connecticut. If you've got any recommendations, pop them down below. And let me know if you're going to join in, if you fancy reading something set in New York. I did say in my last video, New York's a place that I never actually fancied going, although I want to go sort of everywhere else in America. But I have been watching some videos, like touristy type things on YouTube, around the areas outside of the city, and actually it does look quite nice, and I wouldn't mind going now. So this should be fun. I'm really excited. So yeah, American Psycho, here we come. Thank you for watching, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye.